Wrong. Today we're going to be talking about the track select tool. That is this guy right here, track select forward tool. There's also reverse, and it looks like this. So let's get into it. First thing is, let's tilde go full screen here. Always a good idea when you jump back in to duplicate your sequence. So you can right click, say duplicate. You could also do Shift Command \, and be sure to increment your version number. We are now going to be on 16. I like to hide my old one. Jump back out. Make sure that you close your old sequence. Command W, just like you would in a browser. And you can see if we back out here, we've got a reasonably complicated sequence, many layers. We got a vignette up here. We've got graphics in this area here. Then we have the footage down here. We've also got VO, sound effects, and a bunch of music down at the bottom here, plus kind of a B-roll string on the end. One thing that I've noticed that a lot of people do is I will see them constantly just trying to grab stuff with the regular selection tool. That's your V key. They're just trying to grab, and then maybe they'll kind of grab the wrong thing, or they'll be like, okay, I don't want to just delete that. You'll delete it, but then you might not notice that, oh man, there was another clip down here. So let me show you what the track selection tool can do for you. Let's hit the track select forward tool. You'll notice that it defaults to 2 pointers. If you zoom in, you can kind of get a better idea. But basically what it's going to do is select everything to the right if you're here. So if I click this and I zoom out, you'll notice that everything is selected, including this straggler on the end here. So now if you delete, you've deleted everything. Now we can fit back with the / key. We've got kind of a consolidated sequence here. Now, perhaps a better use for the track select tool is if you're in a sequence like this where you've got stuff going on and maybe the music is timed specifically to a part, and maybe you want to add like a sound bite right in the middle here. So let's see how you would do that. Let's say you go in here and so after the caribou and then before the text comes up, we want to put a byte right in between there. It'll fall right in between these 2 bytes right here, the VO sections that is. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the top layer right here and let's just give it a whirl. And you'll notice that we have selected everything that we wanted to, but in addition we've grabbed the music, which we already agreed that we kind of wanted to stay in place here. So if you were then to drag, you'll notice that you're dragging your music out of sync. I'm going to do real quick a Command plus over here. We'll make this a little bigger and easier to see. But you'll notice that the music has dragged out of sync there. So what could you do differently? You could lock your music track. That's one way to get around this. And then select, and then you've got everything. The vignette we can deal with. We can just drag that over. So now you could reasonably drag everything over. You could add your byte, you could drag it back. Another way that you can approach this is to use your keyboard and just say plus 30 00, so plus 30 seconds. You can move it over, and then if you have your snapping on, you should be able to just drag this back and reconnect it if you were to put the byte there. You'll also notice that if you hit the shift key while you're selected, you have the ability to only select an individual track. So if I go here, 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 same thing all the way through. So this is really useful because you get 100% clarity on what you're selecting. So now we're back out. You'll notice that if you go to the track select tool, and if you hold it down, you can see that there is also a track select backward tool. So this works the exact same way, except selecting to the forward from your point. I find this tool so powerful just because a lot of the times I have timed out my opening music and my ending music, and a lot of times I like to keep those things in sync. So let's say I wanted to move the back. Sometimes I would just go and make an edit on my music, that way giving me the ability to move everything in sync down, keeping the front in sync, keeping the back in sync, and then knowing that you'll go back and you'll make up the music edit eventually. All right, well, that has been the demo of the track select tool. Hope you guys use it and it helps you out.